We're under caution at Daytona. Rookie Martin Truex Jr. has brushed the wall, bringing out the caution on lap 18. The field is coming to get the green. Wally, here's what brought out the caution.
Yeah, watch these two guys right here. You got 25 on the bottom. That's Brian Vickers in the one car. What Vickers just gets loose coming off of turn 2. You see him saving the car, and I think Martin was just probably reacting to the 25 car slowing down and moved. Here's a good shot from Denny Hamlin's car. Watch right up front. Just got squeezed into the wall, so nothing Martin did wrong. He just got squeezed up there.
The 88 of Dale Jarrett, too fast on pit road, starts at the tail end of the longest line. The 27 of Kirk Shelmerdine, over the wall too fast, tail end of the longest line. As we get ready to go green, Coca-Cola reminds you to drink it down, start it up. 31 laps are complete in the Daytona 500. Tony Stewart continues to lead. Take a look at our AutoZone in the zone drivers. Here at Daytona in the 500, Kurt Busch 3 top 5 finishes in 5 races. Tony Stewart with the 3 straight top 10s, but no Daytona 500 win. Jimmy Johnson has also run well in this race, looking for his first Daytona 500 win. I want to point out under the last caution that Jeff Green was the lucky dog. That got him back on the lead lap. 42 of the 43 cars are on the lead lap. Martin Truex Jr., who brushed the wall, is the only car 1 lap down. Let's take you through the field, starting with Alan Best.
Well, Bill, we saw the story of Tony Stewart's race so far just a minute ago when he just about lost control off of turn 2 and then came back a lap and a half later to take the lead. Crew Chief Greg Zipadelli called Tony on the radio when he took the lead and said, "We'll take that." Tony said, "I figured you might be pleased." Marty?
Jamie McMurray right now running second. Alan in the car that Kurt Busch used to finish second with here last year. Because his car is just a little bit too tight right now. He's more concerned about the water temperature. Right behind him, his teammate Matt Kenseth, who's had his car also too tight, which means it doesn't want to turn in the corner. So when they pit next time for the 17 car, half a pound on left rear tire trying to loosen it up. Alan?
Racers use 2 words, tight and loose, to describe the way their car handles. Tight means the front end's not gripping. Loose means the back end's not gripping. Most expected a tight race car today. Jeff Gordon just called in, said his car's beginning to get loose.
There's a car off the pace back there.
No.
Jeremy Mayfield in the 19 car.
Looks like he made contact with somebody.
Yes, there's another car that's slow around here someplace. Is it Greg Biffle right behind him?
No.
Biffle's trying to get around. Mayfield's trying to get to pit road. He's clearly had contact with another car. Matt?
And they're asking Biffle, did he bounce off the wall or off another car? Biffle thinks he does have a tire going down, but he has been bitten by that in the past when he thought he either had a tire going down or a loose wheel and then didn't. He's right now trying to feel it out.
Well, I don't think they made contact with the 19. We'll see if we can see what happened with Jeremy Mayfield. Way up high, and he's got that Mike Wallace did the same exact thing that Vickers did to Martin Truex. He came off of 2 loose, and he squeezed right in front of or up into Jeremy Mayfield. And then Mayfield came down and hit
and did get
the 16 car, yeah.
So Mayfield got a piece of the wall and a piece of Biffle. And some good driving by the guys behind that to stay out of trouble. Marty?
And when Mayfield came to pit road, Bill, he said that was Mike Wallace who ran into me, as you guys just saw on the replay. Left side damage for Mayfield. It was left side tires only, and they tried to pull out that damage, but obviously you see the smoke. They didn't get it all.
Under caution here at Daytona. The caution flag just came out moments ago. Jeff Gordon and Tony Stewart have both been in the wall.
You know what? First, here's the pass through lead. You see McMurray going down on the bottom of Tony Stewart. Okay, now Stewart slides up the racetrack like he almost got loose. Gordon goes to the inside. Now Gordon's going to slide up in front of Tony Stewart. What I don't understand is why he actually almost ran or squeezed Stewart in, which we've seen in turn 2 a lot.
We've seen that happen. This is the 3rd time we've seen it happen today. And you mentioned the wind. When that wind blows around that corner, it's very difficult to turn that car back into the wind.
Now Stewart didn't give Gordon any room on this deal. I mean, Stewart looks like he could have checked up a little bit and give the 24 room, and they both probably would have got through that corner without running into the wall. But that didn't happen, and now they both have damage.
We got that right rear pretty good.
Jeff Gordon's radio. Gordon, a 3-time winner of the Daytona 500. Comes off a very disappointing 2005 season. Tony Stewart in the 20 car is the defending series champion.
Oh.
A multi-car crash has just occurred in turn 3. Kyle Petty is involved. J.J. Yaley in the 18. That's Carl Edwards in the 99.
Someone spun going in turn 3 and backed across the racetrack in front of all these cars and left them no place to go. Might have been Kyle. I'm not sure exactly who it was.
Here are the replays. We're under caution at Daytona.
No tire on that left rear, BP, the 45 car. Let's see. There's Jeff. Ah, wow.
Jeff Green breaks loose through the grass, then up the track.
Kind of a strange crash, really.
Joe
Watch
Nemechek.
Edwards. Almost, I mean, right in the door.
Looked like Schrader did a good job getting around it in the 21.
And left those guys with absolutely no place to go. And we see what happened to the left rear of the 45. The 99 car just knocked off the tire and the quarter panel of the left rear.
Hard impact there. Carl Edwards into Kyle Petty.
Not sure why Jeff Green lost it there going into the corner. Kind of it looked a little bit strange, BP. I couldn't put my finger on why he lost it before he even got to the corner.
Yeah, I think we probably need to back up just a little bit and see if we can have some idea what happened. I'm not sure exactly. I'm like you. Didn't look right.
And Dave Burns had just told us Carl Edwards was running back there because he wasn't very happy with the way his car was handling, wouldn't turn.
It won't turn now.
Won't go. Third caution of the day, and once again it comes just before these guys were thinking they might have to make a green flag pit stop. Corvette pace car has the field in tow. Matt Kenseth, the race leader. Okay, we broke out a commercial to show you that. We'll finish that break, come back for pit stops at Daytona. Look out!
Wow, I can't believe everybody missed that.
20 wrecked me, guys. The 20 wrecked me plain as day. How bad is it, man?
Matt Kenseth is in the wall.
Drive it, but it's not good.
And I don't know how badly he has backed in the fence.
Yeah, he's got a lot of damage here on the left front, BP.
I see some damage on the left front.
You got any tires down right now?
Matt Kenseth talking to his crew chief, Robbie Reiser, wants to know if he can come get tires.
I can't tell if they're flat or not.
And Robbie wants to know if the tires are flat. If they are, he's going to have to come toward the two-pit road because those flat tires will tear the sheet metal off.
Pit road is closed, so if he pits early, there's a penalty. He has to start at the rear of the field.
Let's see if we can check out what happened. There's Tony. Wow, man, well, it doesn't get more blatant than that.
And look at this. Up across the track. And a lot of guys with some heads-up driving.
Yeah, a lot of cars missed this wreck.
Oh, my goodness. With Bobby Labonte getting by on the inside. We saw Mike Wallace go by on the outside. Dale Jarrett back in the 88.
Now here's the first angle again. Watch the 20. 17's on the right-hand side.
You know, for a guy that was talking about over-aggressive driving, which was Tony Stewart earlier in this week, I don't understand what his situation was there.
We talked about it on the Bank of America countdown to green.
Unless he thought he had cleared Kenseth. You know,
that's a long way to drive down a racetrack to see if you think if you cleared somebody.
Under green here at Daytona, Jimmy Johnson is the race leader, followed by Kyle Busch. A lot of stories starting to unfold. There is Tony Stewart, 23rd last time by, and he is right behind Matt Kenseth.
Surrounded by all his friends. 24's there. We got run up, pinched off a 2 earlier in the race.
Tony is following Matt Kenseth.
And I'll tell you, Matt Kenseth knows exactly where Tony Stewart is on this racetrack right now.
And here are his thoughts on Tony after the last caution came out.
20 wrecked me, guys. The 20 wrecked me plain as day. Okay, so let me get this straight. I had a winning car, and I'm going to run like something, and they put him to a rear at a track he could draft. You think maybe they could put him a lamp down or something?
Caution flag is out. Waiting to find out why.
See Robbie Gordon.
Yeah, we got Robbie Gordon's got a tire coming off. You know, I saw Robbie get real high in turn 2 about a lap ago, and I believe he hit the wall coming off of 2.
Yeah, we see damage on the right side of this automobile.
Robbie Gordon missed the Daytona 500 a year ago.
Let's see, where's he at?
Right up there on the right.
Okay, yeah, very high. See him, Robbie's way up there, maybe even losing a tire at this point.
And all these cars see that slower car and go to the inside and somehow miss him.
How many has Bobby Labonte missed today in that 43 car? There's another one that's right in front of him. Sterling Marlin in the 14. Rookie Clint Boyer in that 07. Robbie Gordon on pit road for repairs. 124 laps are complete. Ryan Newman won 8 poles last season, 1 race. Talented young driver from South Bend, Indiana, leading the race, the Daytona 500.
How about Kurt Busch in that new ride?
His first race really, since Texas last November. Missed the last 2 races of the year when he was suspended by Roush Racing.
The 32 car may have gotten the wall off of turn 2. I see some smoke coming from that car.
It's Jeff Gordon in the 24 on the bumper of Casey Kane in the 9.
Casey Kane last time by was running in the 7th position. Yeah, we see the 32 car now is smoking.
Oh, he's
Caution.
gonna wreck it now.
And he did. And now he's going to put some debris down. He's going to try and get to pit road.
All right, now how many caution flags do you have to run in order not to come down pit lane?
Oh, wow. I think they'll all come down, change 4 tires.
I think so.
Yeah.
What,
You got
2 tires?
I think
some of them will probably change 2.
here, I'm taking 4. 25 to go.
Well, I would love to have 4, but like Mark Martin back there for position, he might take 2.
Yeah. Very, very hard to get through the field when they're 3 wide.
Now here's a contradiction of terms. Matt Kenseth is the lucky dog.
I don't think he'll agree with you
No,
on that.
he won't. First car off the lead lap. That will put Matt back on the lead lap.
Imagine a football team going to the Super Bowl, and the week of the game, their head coach is suspended by the league and not allowed to participate. That's what's happened with Jimmy Johnson's team here this weekend. The crew chief, like a head coach on a race team, Chad Knaus not here. Darian Grubb, normally the man that sits at Chad Knaus's right side, looking at the computers, working with the fuel mileage, working with the engineers on the adjustments. He was promoted to call this race for Jimmy Johnson. He said to me this morning, we've got a deep bench on this team. Grubb is 30 years old. He's from a small town called Floyd, Virginia. He's been with the team for 4 years. He may be working his way toward Daytona's victory lane.
Boy, that top line had a push.
While you were talking about Johnson's team, he had his hands full there, Alan.
But now he does have a push from that 12 car from behind.
Oh, and 2 cars in the wall. Hits the 24. 24 saved it.
Made
Man,
the save.
great job by Jeff Gordon to
Caution
save
is
that
out.
race car.
Sorry, Wally, caution is out. The field is frozen. When the caution comes out,
A lot of damage to that 2 car. Look at the rear of that automobile. It's gone.
He must have just ripped a tire.
he was 6th last time by. 14 laps to go. Here it is again.
There you see him right behind Ryan Newman. Here comes Jamie McMurray, gets in the back of him and turns him in the wall. And that's what shredded the tires. Well, I think Gordon took the left side of his car off.
I think Jeff Gordon just ripped the right side off his car. Or was that from earlier damage? See something on the right rear of the 24 car.
Have to get a better look at it.
And McMurray just gets in the back. Talked about that earlier. You can't touch somebody's bumper in the corners at Daytona.
That's our old friend turn 2 back there, right?
Oh, Sterling Marlin got a piece of that too, didn't he?
Sure did. Well, that's a disappointing end to Kurt Busch's day.
I think Jeff Gordon is probably the guy. Well, maybe the left rear is already flat, or Jeff Gordon might have been the guy that flattened the left rear tire on Kurt Busch's car. But you're right, the tire did the damage.
Yeah.
Before to go when they get to the line this time. Jimmy Johnson leads, Ryan Newman second. Casey Mears third. Update on Kurt from Dave.
And Kurt agreed to talk to us right now. He just asked, let me get over to this side. Kurt, you've had about 5 minutes to sit in your car while they rolled it back to the garage here. What was going through your mind?
Yeah, we had a great car all day. I was so proud of our team. Miller Lite Dodge was beautiful. Working with my teammate Ryan Newman, we had a shot at winning this race. And Rogers won oh, it's too bad watching TV right now. But Rogers won the Indy race 13 times, and we were really going to do it today, but came up just a bit short. So thanks to all my sponsors. Great ride today. Mobile One and Alltel on Ryan's car and all our great guys that we've got behind us. So we'll be back.
That was just
thank you very much. Kurt out of the 500, and so is the car that got tangled up with it, Bill.
Kurt didn't really seem sincere to me when he said
sounded a little
that.
sarcastic.
Yeah.
I mean, thanks, Dave. Appreciate you going back there and getting that. So Jamie McMurray brings out the caution. We could be looking at a green-white checkered finish in the Daytona 500.
I thought Bobby Labonte might be involved, and let's see. There we see that Jeff Burton going up trying to block the 26. They both get in the outside retaining wall, and McMurray loses it and does get into Bobby Labonte in the 43.
And then Bobby hits the wall.
And Denny Hamlin runs in the back of the 31. Maybe not too badly.
Yeah, I think Hamlin will be okay.
Boy, that 26 is hurt.
Close racing here.
Well, the closer you get to the finish, the more desperate drivers become. The more daring, because the reward is so great. Very disappointing for Bobby Labonte. Both Petty Enterprises cars that look good down here this week, both involved in wrecks today.
The 26 was up there. I don't know if the 31 just lost the car and slid up there, BP, and I'm not sure.
Trying to block, or if he did lose the car, I don't know.
That's off of.
Result is the same.
That's where did that happen?
Seen it a lot.
Yes.
Turn 2 today. Yeah.
Exactly. You forecast that would be a difficult turn today, and it has been for several drivers. And that'll be interesting to talk to those guys after the race.
There's Matt Kenseth, the 17 car, going by and picking up a few spots.
43, Bobby Labonte. Denny Hamlin, Jamie McMurray, Jeff Burton, Bobby Labonte. Damage late in the Daytona 500.
And I think Jeff Burton is going to have to come to pit road, because I saw there he is on pit road. I saw some smoke off the tires where they're rubbing the fenders.
Good call on your part, Benny.